Ambassador Quinn, I want to ask you about the role of Iowa. We know that Iowa is very significant politically. I've been to Iowa twice at least for the first of the country caucuses in 2012 and 2016. Great memories. The burgers in Des Moines was awesome. Now, it's a big agricultural state. We all know that. It's the agricultural heartland of the United States. And your hometown, Iowa, has a very special role, special place in China-U.S. relations over the past decade. Do we have grounds to believe that Iowa will somehow help once again to stabilize the China-U.S. relations?
I think there is reason to believe that Iowa and its legacy can play a truly significant role and provide the opportunity to address the other issues and come back to and find a more stable balance in the relationship between the two countries. So if you just rely on what happens in Beijing or what happens in Washington, D.C., then probably we're not going to get there because politics is very tough.
Ambassador Quinn, give us a sense of how Iowans perceive China these days, because we know in the Beltway, in the Washington, D.C. area, perceptions against China are turning increasingly negative. What about the people in Iowa? It is a red state, right?
It has become a red state very recently.
But being red state doesn't necessarily mean it's anti-China. I just want to get your sense on how locals truly feel about China.
Yeah. So I think there's probably mixed feelings about China. On the one hand, when you have significant agricultural purchases that go on, significant exports from Iowa to China, that's seen very positively, and that helps a lot. But I would be less than honest if I didn't say that some of the other issues that have been more front and center and have been in political campaigns, that this has created feelings towards China in the short run that are different than they were when 2012, when then Vice President Xi Jinping came to Iowa.